Do you wish you could quit teaching and start working from home so you could spend more time with your babies? Are you tired of scouring the internet for legit jobs that will replace your teaching income and that you can do from home in your PJs? Hey mama, welcome to Ditch the Classroom. I know you're over there Googling jobs for teachers, legit work at home jobs, or start a side hustle, yet you can't figure out how to take that first step toward quitting teaching. So instead, you stay stuck, do nothing, or start random side hustles to make quick money. Virtual assistance is the answered prayer you've been waiting for. My name's Ariana, and I'm a former teacher turned work-at-home mom who replaced my teaching income as a virtual assistant in just 6 months. I did this by taking a step of faith and following the dream that God placed on my heart to be home with my babies. Sister, your dreams pale in comparison to God's dreams for you. Imagine offering services that light you up and having a job that works around your life and not the other way around. This is the podcast for you. It's time to take that first step out of teaching. Are you ready? Here we go. Y'all, I know that you are super limited on time and you're really wondering if you can become a virtual assistant when you have so many other things taking up your time each week. That's why I have created this 3-day series just for you, teaching you how to grow and scale your virtual assistant business in only a few hours a week so that you can replace your income, quit teaching, and start working from home with your kids faster. So today, I'm going to be walking you through exactly what you need to do in order to grow your virtual assistant business in just 5 hours per week. And then this coming Thursday, I'll be sharing with you how you can do this in 10 hours a week if you have a little more time. And then a week from today on Tuesday, I'll be teaching you how to build your virtual assistant business in 15 hours a week. But they all kind of build on each other. So even if you have more time, today's episode is still definitely going to be powerful for you to listen to. So let's dive in. The first week of starting your business, you're going to take some time to determine your services and your packages and create your portfolio. If you need help figuring out what services you want to offer as a virtual assistant, then you can take my free quiz at arianavernier.com/virtual-assistant-quiz, or you can find that link in the show notes. This quiz, you'll just answer a couple questions and it'll spit out an answer of what service would fit you based on your answers. Now, caveat here, if you get a service that you're like, I could do that, but I wouldn't love it, pick something else. You can always learn. I don't want you to pick a service that does not light you up, because if you're looking to quit teaching, you probably aren't happy there anymore. So I don't want you to pick a service that's not going to make you happy either. Also, if you need help figuring out how to price your services, you can go to episode 96 and 102 here on the Ditch the Classroom podcast to get tips on setting your rates as a new virtual assistant. And if you need more help building out your portfolio, then episode 69 is for you. That's going to give you the 5 essential components for building your portfolio as a new virtual assistant. So just getting all of these essential pieces of your business in place will probably take up the full 5 hours the first week that you start your virtual assistant business. The second week, you're going to start working on networking and applying for jobs. So each day, I want you to dedicate 1.5 hours to networking in the second week of starting your virtual assistant business. This simply means that you're just answering questions, providing value, sharing your opinion, etc. And I know this can be a little bit uncomfortable when you're starting out because you're like, I'm a newbie, what do I have to offer? And so you might spend a lot of time scrolling, looking for posts that you even feel confident commenting on at first. But I promise you will get more confident over time. And even just offering your opinion on like which logo looks better, that still counts as networking. I also want you to spend 1.5 hours applying for jobs each week. I recommend joining 3 to 5 Facebook groups for business owners and setting aside 30 minutes, 3 days a week to scroll through them and apply for positions that interest you. With the remaining 2 hours of your second week, because networking adds to, let's see if I can math right, 1.5 hours, and then job applying is 1.5 hours. So that's 3 hours of your 5. So you're going to have 2 hours left. I recommend offering some work in exchange for a testimonial that you can then showcase in your portfolio. I only want you to do a max of 3 of these. I don't want you to take a ton of time doing it, but it can be a really good way to showcase work in your portfolio, showcase a testimonial, and the work that you do, that client may end up hiring you and actually paying you for more work after that. Okay, so offering work in exchange for a testimonial is super awesome for when you're starting out and you need that experience. Then week 3, I want you to do the same thing. Repeat week 2. You're going to do 1.5 hours of networking, 1.5 hours of job applying, and then 2 hours for testimonial work. And then week 4, you're still going to do the networking and job applying because that's the foundation of everything. You need to be doing that consistently in your business to be able to grow it. But then I also want you to spend time setting up a social media profile for your business. You get to decide where. Do you want to hang out on Instagram? Is that where your ideal clients might be hanging out? Does a Facebook page make more sense? Typically, if you have an Instagram page set up as a business account, then you can have that post to your Facebook business page as well. So you could kind of get a double whammy. But if your ideal clients aren't on either of those, maybe you need to go to LinkedIn and create an account there. Maybe you need to look at TikTok. You need to get an account set up, and then I want you to do some research figuring out what types of posts you could put up. So I recommend 3 posts a week, and think about the questions that your ideal clients are asking and what pain points they're struggling with. And then those posts that you create would be centered around that. So I just gave you the foundation of the first month of your business, working it with only 5 hours a week. If you have any questions about this, come into our free Facebook community, facebook.com/groups/Ditch the Classroom. Post your questions. I'm always in there answering them for y'all, and I would be super happy to help you out. Make sure you tune back in for next episode. Even if you don't have 10 hours a week, I'm going to give some other essential tips that might help you in building your virtual assistant business. So come back and check that out this coming Thursday. And then Monday, we'll be doing how to build your virtual assistant business with 15 hours a week. So come check that out. And yeah, I cannot wait to see y'all back on the next episode. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'd love to bless you with a free gift as a thank you. All you have to do is leave a review of the show on Apple Podcasts, take a screenshot and send it to podcast@ditchtheclassroom.com. I'll send you a code so you can snag my Ditch the Classroom toolkit for free. And don't forget to come hang out with us in our free community, facebook.com/groups/Ditch the Classroom. I'm so honored to support you in your journey to becoming a virtual assistant. Until next week, y'all, keep following the dreams that were placed on your heart so you too can ditch the classroom.